What advice would you give to someone like me that's my age, or maybe even younger, mid 20s, as to how to play the game over the coming years to make sure that I don't find myself in a position where I'm having to work two jobs, I'm poor, I don't have assets, I don't have anything to show for it? Like, if you take it right back to being like maybe, let's say, a 20-year-old, a 25-year-old, how do you play the game? And when I think about this, I'm thinking like wealth creation, how to then preserve my wealth. Like, what's the game?
So the first part of the game is income.
Okay.
Without income, you don't have the cash to do the other things, to invest or to look for opportunities. So first thing is income. But even that's changing in how we earn incomes these days. It used to be you go and work for a big firm, you get paid, you get the benefit. That's all going and nobody wants to do it. So you kind of end up having to be an entrepreneur, work two or three different things. The point being, if you're 20s, do all of that. Work day and night.
Really?
Do as many things, learn as much as you can, fail as often as possible.
What about work-life balance in your 20s?
Fuck it. Because that's the time to put in the hard work. Your work-life balance actually comes out later. I'm a big believer in, yes, if you're straight out of university, go traveling for a year or two. That gets rid of the pent-up need, but also gives you a much broader perspective on the world than any other single thing that you can do in your life. After that, you get your head down, and you get your head down probably till your mid-30s.
Okay, so when you say get my head down, I- I'm guessing one of the most important things in that season of your life is knowledge acquisition.
Yeah.
And then if that's true, then the next question is what type of knowledge should I be acquiring to set myself up for wealth in the future? Because I could go acquire knowledge of, how to clean a toilet or how to be a gardener. But what is the most high returning knowledge?
For me, it is firstly be an expert on something
Okay.
and then a generalist on as much as possible. Right? Be that expert because somebody will pay you for that, at least for the time being. And we'll talk about how the world may change in the future. But for the time being, if you're an expert in whatever it may be, whether it's driving a taxi or whether it's a computer scientist, doesn't matter. Be an expert. Compete with yourself day and night to be the best that you can.